What's up, Big Blue Nation? And welcome to the Wildcat Zone. I'm your host, Daniel Bentley, and this is episode 16. This is maybe 30 minutes after Kentucky lost a thriller down in Auburn to Auburn. 74-75 loss. Um, Today's episode, I'm just going to give my game thoughts. Just kind of, I guess you'd call it a raw, rapid reaction, post game reaction to the game. Give my thoughts on the first half. What we done good, what we done bad. Second half, I'm gonna go over my thoughts on it. I'm gonna talk about what really lost us this game, and I'm gonna name my MVP, my spark plug player, and my clutch player. Um, and then just talk about our next matchup next Tuesday against the South Carolina Gamecocks, which, in my opinion, is a every game after this loss is a must-needed win for this team. I've been optimistic about this team because they've showed fight, they've showed heart, they've showed that they can win, and tonight they just come up short. Um, in reality, yeah, you can blame the refs. Yeah, you can blame the substitutions. Yeah, you can blame the coach. You can blame the players. You can blame this, blame that. But really, what lost us this game was the putback layup that Garrison missed. Yes, the Chandler foul at the end was a terrible call. A terrible call. But what really lost us the game was Garrison missing that putback layup. And that's something that has plagued this team all flipping season. Missed layups. And I mean, you could say, the putback there at the end by the Auburn player, he was just in the right place at the right time. OA chose not to challenge it because he probably would have got a foul call, and then you got your best player out with 14 seconds left in the game. So, I mean, Auburn was in the right place at the right time to knock that in. It was a lucky rebound shot, whatever you want to call it, a lucky putback. But what really lost us the game was the play before where OA missed, Garrison rebounded and missed. Dunk the freaking ball. Like, how hard is that if you're almost 7 foot, over 7 foot? Dunk the ball. Don't flippy dippy throw up some crap and expect it to bounce around and fall in. That's what happened. And it's not Garrison's fault. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. It's just the heat of the moment. It's just how the game ended up. It stinks to lose. I hate losing more than anybody. And I mean, this game, we had a lot of good things that we done. We got a lot of good minutes out of people that haven't been given very good minutes. I mean, Trent Noah had some really good minutes when Chandler got in foul trouble in the first half. I mean, he's in there rebounding balls, poking balls out. I mean, being a defensive just menace all game. I mean, there was a lot of. I think he didn't get credit for one of the blocks that we had on Auburn, but he was active defensively. I mean, yes, he missed his 2 shots he did take tonight. He was open for a bunch of other shots that they did not take advantage of, but he was 0 for 2. So, I mean, even if we would have passed him the ball, who's to say that he would make it? Who's to say he wouldn't get hot? We'll never know. I do wish they'd set him up more, just kind of like how they set Chandler up. I think once he starts seeing the ball go down, I think we'll have a breakout game out of him, but he gave us some good minutes tonight. Diabate has been giving us good minutes the past few games. A guy that, at the beginning of the season, I hated when he was on the floor, because he's just a turnover waiting to happen. But tonight, he showed some toughness, some fight. I mean, it's what we need down in the paint, in the post. We need somebody that can bang bodies and ain't afraid of contact, that loves contact. He gave us some good minutes tonight, even though we lost. The first half, there was a massive foul discrepancy. 10 minutes left. Kentucky had like 9 fouls. Auburn had 1. Not really that cost us the game, but we were able to take that and punch back. We did get lucky that Auburn did get cold. Once they started getting foul called on them, they kind of cooled off. We held their best player. They kind of held him in check. He was still getting assists, still burning us on that, but for the most part, him averaging over 20-something points a game, I don't believe he got into that much. I didn't look at their stats, and I could be misquoting that, but we held him in check pretty much all night. They burned us in the post. The first half, again, we seen the bad subbing. Jasper Johnson cost us a turnover. I like the kid. I just think that he needs to be put in when you have OA and Aberdeen, or Aberdeen and Chandler. He needs to play off somebody. I don't think he needs to handle the ball. I honestly think, and I've seen this comment earlier on Facebook, give Trent Noah a shot at point. What could it hurt? It couldn't be any worse. What we have is back up now. I'm not saying Jasper's a bad point guard. I just don't think he's experienced enough. He sent the rest of the game. I don't think they put him in again after that terrible turnover. But I want the kid to do good. I think with more experience, and when he plays around more experience, I think he will get better. But, he's hindering us. Pope needs to quit putting all the bench players in at the same time. It's not working. We seen it last game. We seen it this game. He was able to call a timeout and switch things up. But, the substitutions got to change. They have to. I get it. You want to save your best players for the end of the game. I get it. But these are 18, 20, 25-year-olds that should be able to play a full game of college basketball. They should be conditioned enough to be able to not get fatigued. All right? This is college basketball. But, yeah, first half, we end up coming back for halftime. I think we got the commentators cursed because as soon as we come back from halftime, Jimmy Dykes said Kentucky's undefeated when leading at halftime, and no, that did not happen tonight. It was just a rock fight, like I said last week. This game was going to be a rock fight. Auburn has everything in the world to lose and miss the tournament. We also have that same issue. But they had nothing to lose, and they were going to play balls to the wall. They lost their previous 5. They were on a 5-game losing streak, which I think the graphic said was the longest since 2016 or 2019 for them. But really what cost us the game was that putback, that layup that we missed, pretty much. That's what cost us the game. If we'd have made that, even if they would have got the tip-in dunk there, or guy in the right place at the right time, we still would have won the game by one. Um, but I'll get on the foul call on Chandler. That was weak. I'm sorry, but that was weak. That was fishy, and that was weak. We done everything defensively coming out of that foul, other than helping the weak side is what burned us. But hey, this is just how this season's been. It's been up and down, every which way. There's something special on the horizon. I still fully believe that. Nobody can convince me otherwise till the season's over. And I might be eating my words on that, but what they showed me tonight is kind of what we've seen against Purdue. I mean, they were working together. Another thing I don't understand about this team is the play calling. Um, it's just like they give it to Owe or Aberdeen or like go towards the basket. And if they get cut off, then they either kick it out and then try it again, or they kick it out and make a good decision and Chandler hits a three. Or I just don't understand I mean, I understand we're down a starting point guard and we're down another shooter, but like last year's team, to compare year one to year two, I mean, Amari Williams, even with the point guards hurt last year, Amari Williams was like a beast, a point center. And it's like we don't have that. I mean, we don't have that, obviously. Because, like, Moreno tries, but he's just too inexperienced. I mean, he makes good. He had a good play in the first half where he started off the possession and kicked it back to Owe, cutting Owe, and Owe dunked it. I mean, we really need to see more of that. They've done that in the second half, too. But, I mean, we don't have guys that can really handle the ball. The big guys, anyway. Garrison's a good passer, but he's not been giving us good minutes since the Oklahoma game. I mean, he's not. I don't know what the answer is. I don't really understand the team. I don't understand the play calling. We got 4 games left, and I'll get on to those towards the end of this, but I just don't know. I know I probably sound defeated to anybody listening to this because, I mean, I thought we had a game won. I mean, we did. We had it won, and we blew it. I mean, it's as simple as that. We blew it. And, I mean, as much as I hate seeing the Cats get blown out, I hate losing close ones like this. On a game that we had won, we had it won. We had it in the bag. All we had to do was inbound it. That's all we had to do. But we got a weak push-off foul that was called on Chandler, and that just changed the tide of the game. But I do have an MVP, spark plug player, and a clutch player. Otega always our MVP. I mean, he showed out 29 points, 7 rebounds. He played with 4 fouls. He was our MVP. I mean, he beat his season high. So he's got a new season high, 29 points. Our spark plug player, I guess, would be Trent Noah. I mean, he contributed a lot defensively. He may not have contributed offensively, and I feel like that game is coming where we get to see him finally break loose and break free. Quote Queen. He's going to break free at some point. I feel it coming for him, but I mean, he's defensively this game, he's done really well. Um, like I had said on Facebook on a post, I think it was the loyal BBN fan. Um, Shout out to him, Big Mike, um, about Trent Noah, about what can he contribute. I've said this a couple times on this podcast that uh, getting rebounds and playing good defense is what he can do for us, right? And that's what he's done in this game. And I think that's slowly building his confidence. I mean, you can tell. Like I said last week, the beginning of the season, he was a starter. Uh, Probably, I mean, living his dream, starting for Kentucky. He hurt his ankle, and it's like his confidence just like went downhill, like skyrocketing. Not really skyrocketing, but like plummeting. I guess would be the right thing to say. But I think that offensive game for Trent Noah is coming. Hopefully, it'll be sooner rather than later. Um, but he was our spark plug player. He had 5 rebounds, like I said. He played really good defense in this game when we needed it. He was always a body in there when a rebound was bouncing around. And our clutch player would be Marino, even though he fumbled the pass to him, because a deflected pass to him from Chandler. Thought we were going to have another LSU moment. That didn't happen. They deflected it, and he dribbled it off his leg, and the game was over. But he was our clutch player. He had me worried in the first half. I thought he hurt his ankle. That'd have been, if he had hurt his ankle, that'd have been 2 Kentucky players that had hurt their ankle in the past 10 years. I think if you remember a few years ago when we had Oscar Sheway and Ty Washington was having a game of his life against Auburn and twisted his ankle coming down on top of Oscar's foot. And was out for a couple games and was never the same afterwards. Um, Luckily, that didn't happen. Um, the injuries, man. I thought we were going to get bit by it again. But Marino's our spark plug. Anytime we needed a bucket inside, I mean, he had 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, he was flirting with a double double there. But he's our spark plug player. Like I said his pass to Owe, a cut in Owe to a dunk was beautiful. I think we need to do more of that. Um, but I mean, Pope's got to figure out his lineup. He's got to figure out his substitutions. I think he's got his starting lineup pretty well. I mean, I wouldn't change anybody on it. Honestly, I mean, they all contribute in their own ways. Aberdeen's kind of our only point guard. Um, Chandler can bring up the ball. Owe can bring up the ball if we need them to. Um, Marino's a good center, and Yelovich is a good 4. Um, I don't think I would change that. Maybe put Diabate at the 4, but I think he's a lot better coming off the bench. I think when he was getting that starting spot, it kind of filled his head, and he played a little bit worse than he was out of his role. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. But losing sucks. I'm in my field. I know everybody else is. Everybody's mad, sad, upset. But it is just a game at the end of the day. It was a close one that we had won and we lost. So MVP is Otega Owe. Sparkplug player, Trent Noah, the Harlan County Headhunter. And Malachi Moreno is our clutch player of the game. I mean, next Tuesday we go down to, or this Tuesday we go down to South Carolina, a very hard place for us to win for some reason. Um, South Carolina's not playing too hot this season. I mean, they're 12-15. They got a losing record. Um, but I mean, we're going down to their place. They're gonna play their hardest because it's their Super Bowl. Everybody wants to beat Kentucky. I mean, and they also really don't have anything to lose. Um, but Kentucky does. We have to win this game. We have to win this game. You blew it against Georgia, a must-win game. You blew it against Auburn, which was another must-win game. Um, you're flirting with the idea of not getting a bye in the SEC tournament. You're flirting with the idea of maybe not even making it into the NCAA tournament, just depending on the wins and losses that happen in the next few weeks. Um, and we don't really have an easy path. I mean, South Carolina is probably our easiest game out of these four. Because, I mean, you got South Carolina Tuesday on the road, a Tuesday night, a primetime game. I think we can win it. It's just a matter of they got Michie Johnson. He's burned us the past few years. That's got to be his defensive assignment. They got to keep that kid in check. He averages their assists and points, most points scored based on their stats that you can find on ESPN. He's their best player. You got to keep him in check. You didn't keep the kid's assists in check for Auburn. You kept his points down, but you didn't keep his assists down. He was contributing to his team in other ways than just scoring. But we gotta win this one. We have to. We have to. But we got South Carolina. Then Vandy comes to Lexington next Saturday. It'll be a rubber match. They'll be looking to sweep us. And they lost a close one to Tennessee today, so I'm not really sure who they play in the middle of the week. But that's another must-win. A must-win game. They stomped us in Nashville, and I think you owe them one. Really think you owe them one. And then we go to Texas A&M the following Tuesday. This will be another really hard game on the road. And then you got Florida coming back to Rupp for round 2, who will also be looking to sweep us. And I think you owe them one because we went to the wire with them. A game we easily could have won if we'd have made our freaking layups. So I think going forward, Mark Pope they need to work on finishing at the rim. They have to. They done better this game, but the last putback that Garrison put up is what cost us the game. You can say it was the refs. You can say it, whatever. Us not hitting shots, us turning over the ball. You can blame it on whatever, but that was the play that changed everything. That was the game. That was the play that changed this game. That lost us this game. So, I know it's hard to stay positive when we're losing, but we got to, just for the sake of the team. You may hate them. You may hate the way they play. They're still your team. Keep that in mind. I'm still going to support them. I hate freaking losing, but it is what it is. We're not out there taking the shots. We're not out there calling the plays. We're just spectating. So just remember that. That's pretty much all I got. Every game that we play from now on, we got to win. We got to win. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. I dread it. I dread the next 4 games. I dread the SEC tournament. And the only thing that we really can have hope in is in the chance that we do win out, it'll put us better in the SEC tournament. I think you got to win 1 or 2 games in the SEC tournament to make your seed line to be more consistent of what they've been predicting. I think we're a 7 seed. I don't think we're going to get any higher than that. The only way we can go is lower, unfortunately. But it's a must-win. Every game's got to be a must-win. And who knows? This team might get hot. They might flip a switch and figure out what they need to do. That's what Florida done last year. Nobody expected Florida to win the national championship last year. No one expected them to get hot. They were struggling. So, who knows? We may have that on the horizon, but I just don't know. I keep my hopes up. So that's pretty much all I got for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to me. To 16 episodes. Wow, I didn't think I'd be doing it for this long. But I got some listeners, so I appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Just don't forget to follow me. If you like what you hear, I'm on Spotify, on YouTube, on Facebook, under the Wildcat Zone. Got a very unique logo. So, that's all I got for today. Don't forget to crack you open a cold L8. I'm actually looking to, got to reload. I'm running out of them. But, Godspeed and go Big Blue. Let's buckle up and get ready for the rest of the season, because it's almost over.
This is the Wildcat Zone!
What does the Wildcat say?